Welcome to this video, a video on Safaricom, one of the biggest or largest telecommunication companies in East Africa, venturing into Ethiopian market. Before we start, I would request, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly do so. Watch the video up to the end, leave a comment. If you like the content, like the video, share, and also hit the notification bell so that you'll be informed or notified of our future video uploads. So in our today's video, we are going to look at, it's a continuation of another video that we did earlier, Safaricom going to Ethiopia, where we stated some of the facts that influence this venturing into Ethiopian market. In this video, we'll be looking at the progress that has been made so far, the operations, how the market is playing out, and what Safaricom has done as far as rolling out services in Ethiopia, the challenges that it's meeting, and the opportunities that exist, and also the success stories that have been witnessed up to now. As we know, Ethiopia telecommunication market has been closed to foreign investors for so long, but the government has recently embarked on a liberalization process of this sector. Safaricom Telecommunication Ethiopia PLC, or simply Safaricom Ethiopia, is the first beneficiary of these reforms in the telecommunication industry. These reforms are not only happening in telecommunication industry, they're also happening in banking sector, where you have banks trying to venture into this market, which is untapped. So the company was granted the second unified telecommunication service license to start operations in Ethiopian market. Led by Safaricom Kenya, other partners in the consortium which won the tender include South Africa's Vodacom and Japan's Sumitomo. Safaricom Ethiopia is 55% or 55.7% owned by the Kenya Safaricom or Safaricom Kenya. 6.2% is owned by Vodacom. Both Safaricom Kenya and Vodacom are part of the global Vodafone group. The other shareholders include the Sumitomo, which has 27.2% of the shares, and UK government CDC group, which has 10.9% of these shares. So as part of the investment, the company plans to inject over $8.5 billion in span of 10 years. This is one of the largest FDI, or foreign direct investment, in Ethiopia to date. This money will go towards laying the required infrastructure in the country, allowing it to offer the telecommunication services in a country that has only one player. There's a monopoly, the Ethio Telecom, which is government owned, but soon the government plans to sell or to invite a third operator to co-own Ethio Telecom. In terms of potential of Ethiopian market, only 40% of Ethiopians are covered by mobile telecommunication services, making the country a lucrative market. The country has over 115 million people, making it the second most populous in Africa. It comes after Nigeria, which has close to 200 million people. So only 40% of this population is covered by mobile telephony. So there's a huge market that is untapped in this country, and this is what Safaricom aims to get. According to its recent financial reports, Ethio Telecoms announced that its subscribers had reached 6.8 million. The company, although it underperformed, achieved 100% of the subscriber base target, and this was an increase of 20% from the previous year. Mobile voice subscribers reached 58.7 million. Data and internet users are 23.8 million. Fixed services have 923 subscription, and fixed broadband subscribers have reached 443,000. Telecom density has reached 58.5%. With the kind of demographics in Ethiopia, mobile telephony potential is yet to be tapped. So by Safaricom Ethiopia getting into the market, it will share this huge market with the current player, which is dominant, the Ethio Telecom. There are plans to also license a third mobile subscriber, but these plans have been shelved, although no reasons have been given. Safaricom is already gearing to start operation in this market, and there are several infrastructure development that has been taking place. One of them is data center. Recently, Safaricom Ethiopia announced the completion of its data center in Addis Ababa. The data center is very significant in terms of rolling out the service for this consortium, because it will be key as far as rolling out of the service is concerned. The facility cost about $100 million to construct and was put together by Huawei and Nokia. The facility is built on a tier 3 standards, and its size is a big shipping container. Tier 4 is usually the most advanced and is normally rare. Apart from this data center which has been completed, the company plans to put up 2 more data centers in future. It plans to erect about 7,000 network towers across Ethiopia in the next 5 years. Last year, state-owned Telecom deployed a modular data center, which was also provided by Huawei. So the two companies are gearing up to capture the market, which, as you have heard, remained untapped. So to allow the company to roll out the services quickly, Safaricom has announced it's holding negotiations with Ethio Telecom over the possibility of sharing some of the state-owned operators already available infrastructure. However, there has been an early signs of discord as Safaricom and Ethio Telecom have failed to agree on modalities on how to share the infrastructure. So the talks are ongoing. If this is completed and they agree on how to share these resources, then Safaricom will be able to roll out faster than they had planned. They have also run a test for the services on February 5th. The first successful voice call was made using Safaricom network with the code 07. Text messaging, internet access, and other network services have followed successfully. It is expected that the company will begin its operation in the next 1 or 2 months, hopefully in April 2020. Benefits are already accruing. One of the expected benefits out of Safaricom going to Ethiopia was job creation. The company officials have been quoted saying that the company has hired more than 200 Ethiopians, and it is projected that by the end of this year it will have employed at least 1,000 more employees. In the next 10 years, Safaricom expects to inject or to create 1.5 million jobs opportunities, and this will come through multiple supply chains, the agents, the dealers, and also the employees of these important players in this industry. Despite the advantage Safaricom has over the operators due to strong track record in the region, the household Kenyan company faces several additional challenges. One of the key Difference between the two countries is that Ethiopian population is not digitally savvy or as wealthy as Kenya. However, most analysts believe there will be strong demand for Safaricom services as Ethiopia's population has been underserved for decades. The company is well aware of the risks that they need to consider as part of overall investment. However, they recognize the need to look at Ethiopia as a long-term investment. In Ethiopia, there is a huge population and extremely favorable demographic, and the country is keen on advancing. So this becomes an opportunity for Safaricom Ethiopia to exploit. This is the only country that has one telecom operator, and there is not enough, or there is no other country which offers the potential and opportunity that Ethiopia has. Political risk is present like in every other country, but the business case, as Safaricom has seen, is actually positive. In an interview that was done earlier, Safaricom CEO revealed that one of the reasons they have structured the investment vehicle the way they have through the Netherlands is that the Netherlands has bilateral investment treaty with Ethiopia. So with such a treaty, the company will be helped in managing some of the broader risks that may face them as investors. They also plan to take appropriate insurance to secure the business against risks, different types of risk. Foreign exchange risk is one of the is another risk that is a major challenge in Ethiopia. But the government of Ethiopia has promised them that they will give them concessions on this front with anchors, and these anchors confidence in the investors. Safaricom recognizes that there are also liquidity problems, and the current currency fluctuation in Ethiopia is real. The government has made it clear that the undertaking process of economic liberalization, and this includes the foreign exchange market. By 2023, the government believes foreign exchange will be largely liberalized. When Safaricom was thinking through the Ethiopian business case, they revealed that they benchmarked against the region. They recognized that each country is different and has different stages of development and level of penetration and competitiveness. The penetration of mobile communication is just over 40%. It is expected that once the market has 2 or 3 players, this penetration would rise to 90%. Safaricom has a population coverage targets from the market regulator as part of the license requirement. They intend to accelerate the rollout of the network across both voice and data to realize this share of population. The company is also facing competition from FQ Telecom. Although as per its last year financial report, the company was reported to be underperforming, mainly because of the war that is ongoing in the country and also the effects of COVID-19. Ethio Telecom for now has been spared the arrival of a third operator in this underserved market. The regulator announced in September 2020 that they have at that time they called in for companies or telecommunication companies to bid for a new license, but that proposal has already been cancelled, although no reasons have been given. In their last financial report, Ethiopia Telecom reported that they are underperforming. This underperformance has been mainly attributed to the civil war in the Tigray region. Among other things, the company has 3,473 base stations out of operation, and these are resulted to a loss in revenue in terms of 3.7 billion barrels. So the company is hoping that with the restoration of these services, it will be able to meet the gap. That they're also hoping that the conflict in Tigray region will be solved, and they will be able to roll out their services as they had planned. Safaricom Ethiopia will also experience similar problems since they are operating in the same environment. In terms of mobile money market, Ethio Telecom has used the eminence of competition to introduce its own telebill service, which is now having 13 million subscribers. The total value of telebill transactions so far is 5.1 billion, which is equivalent to $103 million. This is less than $1 per head of population. The main challenge in the immediate term is that the earliest Safaricom can hope to launch M-Pesa will be in May, while Telebill will have a head start of 1 year. Telebill is also using its first mover advantage, while having recently signed an agreement with Ghanaian fintech company ZPay to facilitate cross-border payments. This is a bold move to tap the Ethiopian large and influential diaspora market. Despite the advantages that Safaricom has over the other operators due to strong track record in the region, the company faces several challenges, including those that we have mentioned. One of the key differences between the two countries is that Ethiopia's population is not digitally savvy as compared to Kenya. So when Safaricom Ethiopia will be entering into the Ethiopian market, they should be aware of this challenge as far as the population is concerned, and Safaricom should not hope to sail through smoothly as they did in Kenya, because these two environments are totally different. When it comes to M-Pesa or mobile money service, as we have already seen that Ethiopia Telecom has already started a similar service or product. So Safaricom will be entering this market when already there is a player who have taken advantage and rolled out the services and tapped a huge market. Already the company is having 13 million subscribers, so it will be a tall order for Safaricom Ethiopia to catch up with Ethio Telecom. However, we know Safaricom has earned global recognition as one of the earliest pioneers of mobile money. M-Pesa was and is still its flagship product. The product was introduced in Kenya in 2007 and has been a great success for the company. This is the success that Safaricom Ethiopia want to replicate in Ethiopia. Though Safaricom original agreement with the government did not include mobile money, Ethiopia said that the contract will be upgraded when a second telecom license is issued, but has now offered hope that this might come sooner for Safaricom. The necessary infrastructure for adopting Safaricom mobile money platform has already is now being readied for the official launch, which is expected to be in May. Safaricom has also entered into partnership with other companies, one of them being VMware as its telco cloud platform partner. The announcement of this partnership was made during the Mobile World Congress in 2022. VMware telco cloud platform will provide a strong platform for development of all network functions, which also enables flexibility and expansion of services. The company enables service providers to rapidly deploy and efficiently operate multi-vendor CNF and VNF with agility and scalability across the 5G and other network that span from the core and the edge of the radio access network. Safaricom intends to deploy the platform across its IT environments and telco network in Ethiopia. The partnership also means that Safaricom Ethiopia does not need to contend with legacy technology and infrastructure. It has an opportunity to build something special from the ground. So this is a plus for the company. It will be coming in at a higher level, so it will be able to probably catch up fast or faster than expected. So Safaricom entry into Ethiopia is seen as a game changer because it will bring a competition in a country that is used to only one mobile service provider, the Ethiopia Telecom, and this company has only captured 40% of the market. So with entry of Safaricom, this the penetration of mobile telephone in Ethiopia will increase. The other benefits, as you have seen, that will be accrued, there will be job creation, competition will bring quality services, and also options for the Ethiopian users. So we'll be watching out to see how this unfolds, to see whether Safaricom will be successful as it has been in Kenya, and also we'll be watching how mobile managed transfer service will perform in that market, given that it has performed very well in Kenya and also in other East African countries. So we'll be watching out to see how this unfolds. So thank you for watching this video. Look out for more videos on this topic and also in other topics. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like the video, share, and also comment on the content. So thank you.